continued. Then the guy who was getting hit gave this man the biggest punch I've ever
I mean, let's be real. I mean, he enticed my nigga, though. He enticed. I mean, nigga, getting slapped in your fucking neck hurts. But that shit hurt. I'll crash out. And you putting your hands on me, which is one mistake that you fucking made. Don't put your hands on me. Give a fuck who you is. Don't put your hands on me. Cause they get critical, nigga.
Nah, jit tripping.
Welcome to more Rock Out J. Yep, we back with another video reaction, and this video reaction is about types of people in a school fight. Now, mind you, I done been in a hell of fights in school, man. Not a lot of them, but I've been in quite few. Yeah, shout out to my boy Jory Weezy. You feel me? Shout out to him, man. He actually commented on the video that I post on my main channel. Shout out to brother. Last time I seen him, he was at 1K. Now he at 3.32 thousand. That's crazy, man. Shout out to him, man. But no further ado, let's get it, bitch. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Fight back,
Damn. Ooh. Y'all seen that shit? Let's get it, y'all.
I think we all know that school is the most depressing place to be in. You have to sit down in this classroom for 9 hours a day, learning bullshit like how the mitochondria is the powerhouse of a cell. Worst of all, you're surrounded by people who need to be locked up in a level 4 prison like Alcatraz. So this means that these niggas will lose their temper and start throwing hands like their prime Mike Tyson. So today, we will be talking about the different types of people during a school fight. If you like this video, please make sure you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this.
Right.
Also, join the Discord server if you want to be more active in the community. You know what I'm saying? Jory Weezy Clan, we're gonna go crazy in the future. Alright, that's enough of the yap. Let's get into the video. The first thing we have to talk about is the crash outs. These people used to have a strong hatred for school. Most of the time, they were forced to be here by their parents, or else these niggas would be robbing, scamming, and doing all sorts of crime. But anyways, most of these people were always in a bad mood. Them niggas used to be more angry than Binsu whenever Mordecai and Rigby were slacking off. So if you agree,
These are niggas that you avoid in school. Leave these niggas alone. Listen, stay out their way, don't look their way, mind your fucking business. Word. You see a nigga in the school, he on that crash out timing. You will know a crash out when you know him.
these individuals, they would not hesitate to put you niggas 6 feet under. I remember there was this one kid in my class who would usually sit by himself and start playing NBA Youngboy music at full volume, which would have been the first sign for anyone who thought about trying something. But there was this one nigga who went up to him and slapped him at the back of his head.
Oh,
to be fair, the only thing he said was, "Stop that before I get mad." Most ordinary people would back off before it was too late, but this guy was feeling unstoppable like Saitama, so he continued. Then the guy who was getting hit gave this man the biggest punch I've ever
I mean, let's be real. I mean, he enticed my nigga, though. He enticed. I mean, nigga, getting slapped in your fucking neck hurts. But that shit hurt. I'll crash out. And you putting your hands on me, which is one mistake that you fucking made. Don't put your hands on me. Give a fuck who you is. Don't put your hands on me. Because they get critical, nigga.
in my life. So
Fuck.
these niggas would start fighting, and I would not consider this a fight because this nigga would start tweaking out like ISO speed. He would start going evil further beyond like Goku going Super Saiyan 3. This nigga would throw some of the craziest punches like Ippo doing the Depsy roll. The entire class would watch them without intervening because ain't no one trying to get hit with those punches. Crash outs would not stop hitting you after the fight has ended. You could literally be on the ground, knocked out, and they will continue
Facts.
punching you while
Kicking
you're
your head.
unconscious. The only people who would actually try to stop the fight
Teachers.
teachers.
Right.
In some cases, the crash outs will start fighting the
Right.
teachers. When I was in high school in Jamaica, there was this one time when a student in my class was telling the teacher about his wife, and this teacher snapped. In that moment, this nigga activated his inner Vegeta and said, "That's it, I don't care anymore." So the teacher himself became a complete crash out and started fighting the student in the middle of the class. The teacher never cared if he was gonna lose his job. All he saw was red. And of course, the teacher won. But it's just like what Thanos said.
The hardest choices require the strongest will.
So he got fired and they had to call the police because it was deemed to be assault on a minor. Speaking of crash outs, I think we also need to talk about the people who used to fight in gym class. Dog, I don't understand the reason why some of you people are taking...
I ain't never seen no fight in the gym class. Did I? I don't think so. Nah, never did.
In gym class so seriously. It's not like we're playing in the fucking NBA finals or the World Cup finals. So these niggas will start beating.
Ooh.
I remember I was in gym class and we were playing a friendly game of 5-on-5 basketball. My team was winning because we had 15 points while the other team had 5 points. And you would think that these niggas would just accept defeat and just say GG's. No. These niggas started punching anyone who came near to the rim. So the point guard on the losing team became a complete crash out like Isaiah Stewart. The teacher got so mad that we all got punished by doing laps around the field. And the teacher took away our basketball privilege for 2 months because it was deemed to be quote unquote unsafe. If you're a crash out, please do not do this shit in gym class, bro. Because you niggas are fucking up my precious gym time. The final piece of Exodia when it comes to the crash outs are the people who fight in the cafeteria.
Facts.
I don't know why the fuck you...
Facts. I remember it was 2 girls was fighting over this nigga, man. I mean, she crashed out for no reason. I mean, and guess what? The dude was playing both of them. He was fucking both of them. He don't give no fuss about you or you. He was tearing both of you up. And y'all gonna fight for this?
You niggas be so angry that you have to fight inside the cafeteria. And do you know the reason why these niggas will start fighting? It's over food. Dog, these niggas are even more greedy than Monkey D. Luffy. And most of the time, it's always a nigga that got the exact same player build as Fat Albert. Fighting somebody over this bullshit lunch that school gives us is crazy to me, dog. But overall, I would have to give the crash outs a 4 out of 10. We also need to talk about the kids who talk shit, but they can't fight. We all know that one kid who used to talk shit like Jake Paul, only to get folded like origami. This nigga will start beefing with every nigga in school like Tekashi 6ix9ine. But when it comes to being in an actual school fight, these niggas be moving like king. I remember there was this one kid in my school who used to rage bait the entire class, and because of that, everyone in class treated this nigga like Naruto Uzumaki. But that never stopped him. He continued to say some shit like, "You're the shittiest person on the entire school team. There's a reason why you're a bench warmer, nigga." But this nigga used up all his good luck like gumball because he was up against a YN. For anyone who doesn't know the term YN, it basically means young nigga. I have made countless videos talking about these despicable human beings. But to summarize, these people basically don't
stay away from bro. He got the eye of an evil nigga. These niggas you stay away from. You don't even look in their direction. You act like these niggas don't exist. Cause soon you acknowledge these niggas one little bit, I'ma say cheese your ass. Fuck you looking at? You could look at it. Look, you can look past this nigga. This nigga look at you like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? Don't make me Swiss cheese your ass." Like, nigga, damn. I'm not even looking at you, folks. I'm looking past you.
Anything other than causing havoc. You will see them wearing the following: a Nike ski mask, Balenciaga LED shoes, and a black Air Force.
Leave these niggas alone.
This kid was talking shit to the YN, saying some shit like, "iPhone 7 in big 2025 is crazy, I'm not gonna lie." First of all, I don't know why you care about another person's phone, but okay. Well, this nigga took it personally and gave this man one round box in the man's face. Dog, I felt like that slap had reverb and delay on it. And you would think that he would try to retaliate. But turns out, this guy's an even bigger coward than Courage the Cowardly Dog. So this nigga activated his inner Joseph's Joestar and ran away from him. Like, dog, I understand not wanting to fight somebody in school. Especially a 6'7" dark-skinned nigga with a circle chain and dreads. But if you're gonna be talking shit in school, then you have to back it up. It makes no sense from you to switch from, "You niggas are some bitch-ass niggas I could beat one-on-one," to "I have no enemies." So just because of how bipolar these shit talkers are, I would have to give them a 3 out of 10. We also need to talk about the kids with anger issue. Oh
yeah. Word, like they be shaking, they be having whole spasms. Damn, dude. And the crazy part is, y'all, it don't be serious. These kids take it from another level. If they feelings hurt, I swear, they throw this tantrum. Damn, that nigga looked like me when I was bald. Damn.
Used to get
That was random as shit.
angry for some of the stupidest reasons.
Thank
These
you.
people are different from the crash outs because most of the crash outs only start tweaking out like Mr. Cracker when someone bothers them. But these people are straight up menaces to society who just be itching to throw hands with the first person they see.
For no reason. I mean, for no reason. The situation don't even be serious.
Like Brock Lesnar.
If the teacher tell him, hey, you cannot sit there. Come sit in your original seat. Bro, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro. And he be damn near about to start punching on the teacher. I don't experience this. Like, I'm talking about the nigga, bro.
Nah. I remember there was this one kid in my school who used to get mad if he touched his pencil. By the way, this guy used to carry an entire pencil case that weighed more than Nick Avocado. So every time class was about to end, he would spend 10 minutes counting every single pencil to make sure all of it was there. But this time, one pencil was missing.
Oh my
and
God,
this
I
nigga
told
started
you.
tweaking out.
I
So
told
he said
you.
this. No one is gonna leave this classroom until I find the nigga that
See?
stole my pencil. Turns out someone stole his pencil, and then he gave this nigga the biggest uppercut I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
Anyways, two of these guys will start fighting, but the kid with the anger issue would start crying and have more saliva
Right.
and venom in his mouth. Yo, one thing that I should also mention about the people with anger issue is that they would use anything in class to hit you with it.
Right.
They would literally treat this like a WWE no
That's what I'm saying.
disqualification match. So overall, I would have to give the people with anger issues a 4 out of 10. The next thing we have to talk about is the girls who fight. Most
Right.
people think that girls are made from sugar, spice, and everything nice. But niggas really forgot the chemical X, because some of these girls used to throw hands like they're Ronda Rousey. We all know how these girls used to dress. They used to wear skinny jeans, Jordans, black
Right.
and white
Hot
Air
Cheetos.
Forces, and a white or black t-shirt. And always used to put their hair in a ponytail and 2 buns. They used to straight up act like some wannabe bad baby. Anyways, these girls were normally the most popular and attractive people in the school. So this means that the guys in school used to be down bad for them. Unfortunately, these girls never listened to Ben Parker when he said,
Great power comes great responsibility.
this means that these
They be fighting over niggas. These the girls that fight over niggas, and you forgot to excuse the part. They eat hot Cheeto. These the hot Cheeto girls.
girls used to be greedy and steal everyone's man. And the one thing that you should know about girls is that they have more pride than fucking Escanor. So taking their boyfriend means that you're basically saying that she is ugly. In my school, there was this one time when a girl that we shall call Samantha took away another girl's boyfriend. Yo, this girl was pissed. She was emitting smoke from her head like Majin Buu. Then she said this to Samantha. You stupid hoe bitch, why the fuck are you talking to my man? Then these two would start throwing hands like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
I'm
Girl
telling
fights
you.
were always more entertaining than guys because they used to pull each other's hair.
And all you hear throughout the hall is bitch, 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 bitch. That's all you hear throughout the hall. I'm like, damn. They fight crazier than the niggas.
To do those weird haymakers and scream louder than SpongeBob. Most of these girls were not just fighting other girls. Some of them believe in gender equality.
Right.
Because their hands were rated E for everyone.
Right.
So this means that the girls will start fighting the boys in school. And to be honest, these girls never look out of place because they used to
I one time I like the got into it with a bit that could fight niggas. Word. Story time for later. Definitely story time. I'm gonna make a story time for that.
hit them niggas with more combos than Kitana. And it's not like the guys are holding back by fighting with one hand. The only time you will see a boy and a girl fight is A, the guy is an ex-boyfriend who cheated on her, or B, this nigga was annoying her. In most cases, these girls used to
No. That's cap. I was not ignoring the girl. I didn't want to read. She wanted to fight me. I said I'm not reading that day. I told the teacher I don't feel like reading. She said, bruh, hurry up and read the damn book, bruh. You act like you can't fucking read. I said, girl, who the fuck you talking to? So me her getting into it in the classroom and start arguing, then I had to remember this a girl, so I shut up. When women argue with you like this, shut up. Women always have something to say, bro.
to emerge the winner, and this nigga
You're not getting the
feels
last
more
word out of the
inflated
woman.
than a puffer fish. But overall, girl fights are low-key brutal. Entertaining, but brutal.
Right.
So I would give the girl fights a 6 out of 10. The next thing we have to talk about is the kids who win the fight. School fights usually take place in the class, the school hallways, the bathroom, and the cafeteria. So this means people are watching you while you're fighting. So this means you're going to be the main talk of the town for the next couple of weeks. And this publicity can have a good effect on your high school reputation, or it can be a literal nightmare.
Right.
If you win, then niggas in school are gonna treat you better than LeBron James.
Right.
I remember there was this one boy in my school who won a school fight, and before that, he had a worse high school reputation than Fregley. After he came back from suspension, he was the most popular nigga in school. He went from being seen as a nerd to getting more girls than Duke Dennis. This nigga did a whole 180 like McLovin. In some cases, if you win a fight, this shit can also lower your high school reputation. If
Right.
you win a fight against someone popular in school, then people are gonna say, don't fuck with this nigga, he kicked Jermaine's ass. The people you should
Whoa. What he
don't
said?
fuck with this nigga, he kicked Jermaine's ass.
Jermaine's? Ah, hell nah, nigga, that's my name. Ain't no nigga kicking my ass. No, I'm Jermaine. Jermaine's not getting his ass kicked. What?
People you should avoid fighting are the sports people or the niggas
Right.
every girl in school like for some reason. The people in school are gonna think you're an even bigger bully than Sid from Toy Story. So overall, I will give the people who win the school fight a 6 out of 10. I would rather get tortured like Ken Kaneki than lose a school fight. Dog, everyone in school saw you get fucked up, and now you have to go to school for the next day. Most people skip school or transfer to a different one, but these niggas think they can escape their past like EDP. People at your old school recorded the fight,
Right.
post it on social
It's
media
done.
for the entire school to see. Speaking of recording fights, there was always that one guy who recorded the entire fight. Yo, these niggas would approach you and say, yo dog, there was a fight that happened in gym class.
And then the fight be ass as fuck. They be. Oh shit! I hit my flashlight. They can't even film this shit right.
And it was crazy. So I would say, let me see the video. Yo, this nigga would proceed to show me a 480p video that looked like it got recorded with a school Chromebook. By the way, this nigga used
At this point, give me my fade. Where's my fade? I want my fade now, cause since I want to see the action. Matter of fact, you got my reaction. Let's fucking fight, nigga.
to always flex about having the newest iPhone 17 Pro Max with 8K quality, 5 cameras on the back, 10 HDR, 2 terabytes and 200 MPM. But somehow, this shit looks blurry and shaky. Yo, them niggas look like they had a seizure midway through the fight. Anyways, since they post the fight on social media, you're now viral on Twitter for getting folded harder than Yamcha. And all niggas in the comment section are gonna be typing shit like, these kids today are so disrespectful. Public school needs to do better with these kids in these generations. Yo, they would literally start yapping about the political and economical state of the world right now like Jaden Smith. Anyways, I feel sorry for the people who have to go to school the next day after they lose the fight. Because from that day on, you're only gonna be remembered for losing.
Getting your ass
Me,
beat.
for any guy who lost a fight, these girls are gonna treat it like Robbie Shapiro. Unfortunately, we have to talk about the quiet kids.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
dangerous.
knows the quiet kids. Most of these people used to sit down by themselves at
Leave them
lunchtime
alone.
or sit at the back of the class. To be honest, most of them are just shy or never knew how to start a normal conversation.
Right.
So they usually don't talk like Comey. Personally, I used to try to talk to them, and in some cases, they're actually a really chill person.
Right.
Unfortunately, people in school used to use this as an incentive to bully them, but the quiet kids were tired of their constant bullying, and now
They
it's time
crazy,
to stand
I'm
up to
telling
the
you.
bully like Gus the Gelman the bully. In most cases, quiet kids used to get their asses handed to them, but on a rare occasion, quiet kids would win the fight. They used
Right.
to hit them niggas with more karate moves than Bruce Lee. I remember there was this one kid in my school who used to get bullied, and this nigga started hitting this nigga with more combos than Baraka. It turns out the quiet kid was a karate demon. This
Oh,
nigga was doing
shit.
more poses than a JoJo character. He turned around and hit that nigga with the biggest crane
Ooh.
kick I've ever seen in my life. Yo, this nigga was the spitting image of Jaden Smith. We also have the quiet kids who watch anime. I think we all
Yeah,
know the
leave them
people
alone,
who used
bro.
to watch anime. These people used to watch Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Bleach. These people used to think they could actually turn into a Super Saiyan if they went plus ultra. But unfortunately, these people are stuck in an infinite Tsukiyomi, and they proceed to lose the fight. So overall, I would give the quiet kids a 4 out of 10. The next thing we have to talk about is the instigators. Yo,
Oh
these are
yeah,
the most
I hate them,
instigators in school.
bro. Ain't no way you can let folks say that shit to you, man. Man, Jermaine, you a hoe if you don't let that nigga. Man, you a hoe if you let that nigga say that to you. You a hoe if you let him do that. You a bitch. You a hoe. You a this. You a that. And then like, damn, it's like, nigga, if you feel that I'm so nigga, if you so offended for me, nigga, handle my business. Word, handle my work. If you feel that offensive that I should do something, nigga, handle that. To then shut up. Damn.
They will literally start a fight without being the person who threw a single punch. And do you know how these niggas do it? By spreading rumors throughout the entire school. These people really be moving like Eren Yeager. I remember there was this one kid in my school who used to always instigate fights. He would say, I heard that Rachel called you an ugly hoe, and she's been talking about how your nigga is always in her DMs. Most of them used to cap harder than Usopp, but somehow it still works to make them angry enough to fight them. You would usually see these people instigate fights on the first day or the last day of school, because most of these people are bored. When the instigating actually works, you would see them niggas watching the fight, screaming and shouting, happy that it actually worked. And you could tell who the instigators were,
right?
Because they used to always say some shit like, me personally,
right,
I cannot take that. But overall, these individuals are the most despicable human beings. So I would give them a 6 out of 10. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this
Word,
video.
man.
What type of people
shout out to my boy right here, man. But man, I'm telling you, he's not wrong about a lot of this stuff, bro. Only thing he missed out was about the hot Cheeto. They eat hot Cheetos. I ain't gonna lie. Any woman, any girl that, you know, the girls that do shit like that. Word. But yeah, I love y'all, and I'm about to head out. Peace.